When clouds hide the sun on a rainy day,
I dream of my sandbox and I want to play.
It's my turf, it's where I wanna be. My friends are there to play with me.
Let's go out and play all day. Let's go out and play. Playtime, playtime. Come on over, you can bring your toys. School is out, so we can make some noise. Let's go out and play all day. Let's go out and play. Playtime, playtime. I can build you a road to the stars. We can leave right away. Hey, I'll visit to Venus and Mars if you say. Hey, hey.
It's a world of make-believe.
Where I can wrap myself in the dreams I weave. Let's go out and play all day. Let's go out and play. Playtime, playtime. Let's go out and play all day. Let's go out and play. Playtime, playtime. Let's go out and play all day. Let's go out and play. Playtime.
Hey kids, do you know what trucks, tractors, and trains have in common? Other than starting with the letter T, that is. Well, they're all used for transportation, and they all come in a huge variety of shapes and sizes, designed for different purposes. Trucks carry all kinds of freight over our highways and transport materials used in the building of new roads. They come in a variety of different sizes, but are mostly big. Unlike cars, which have only 4 wheels, trucks have as many as 18 wheels. They need these extra wheels to carry their heavy loads. These huge trucks and their drivers cover great distances, often over many days. When on these journeys, the truck is the driver's home. Just behind the driver's cab is his sleeping accommodation, his mobile bedroom, which ensures he gets enough rest to stay alert and be able to drive these huge distances safely.
Clear the lane, I'm coming through. 18-wheeler, shiny and new. Give me high ground, I'm the king of the road. A tank full of diesel, got a heavy load. Trucks, tractors, and trains. Chugging along, plowing a road, tilling the land for the seeds I sow, tending the weeds to care for the crop, bringing the harvest, no time to stop. Trucks, tractors, and trains. Rolling trucks, tractors, and trains. Trucks, tractors, and trains. Yeah, yeah. Trucks, tractors, and trains. Woo! Yeah.
Tractors are big and powerful, and they need to be, so that they can pull the large variety of farm implements. Tractors also come in all shapes and sizes, designed to deal with very specific jobs around the farm. They're used to spray fertilizers and pesticides on crops, to pull the plow, to harvest and dig the land. In 1900, there were only 1,000 tractors in use in the United States. By 1930, that number had risen to 920,000. And by 1960, there were over 4.5 million. That number continues to rise today. Just think, if all these tractors were placed end to end, they would stretch from the East Coast to the West Coast, and back again. Tractors can be very big when they're used on big farms with hundreds or even thousands of acres of land to cultivate and grow food. They need to be powerful enough to pull a plow up a hill and have enough grip in soft soil so as not to slip or get stuck. In preparation for planting seeds, the farmer has to plow and harrow to break up the ground. The bigger the tractor, the bigger the harrow it can pull, and the quicker the farmer can get the job done. After the land has been plowed and harrowed, it's ready for the seed to be sown. From the seeds, new plants will grow, and from the plants, we get our food. While growing, the young plants have to be looked after and kept free of weeds so that they can grow healthy and strong. The farmer will often have to spray chemicals to protect his crops from attack by insects and other pests. Eventually, it's time to harvest his crops. To do this requires a variety of specialized tractors and machines. A machine which separates beans from the plants or grapes from the vine. The combine harvester combines cutting or harvesting with separating the grain from the plants. Hay is cut and left to dry in the sun before being gathered up by another tractor, which turns the loose hay into compact bales, so that yet another kind of tractor can follow and gather up the bales and take them to storage for use as animal feed during winter. Tractors can be very versatile, from clearing snow in winter to keeping the grass cut in summer. They have all kinds of attachments for digging and leveling. And they come in all sizes too. The backhoe digs trenches for pipes, and tractors of all sizes are used for many construction jobs. Whether it's getting around the lumber yard or clearing dirt, this little one is ideal. And it's equally at home in the nursery or on the road. And of course, it cleans up afterwards too. There's even one for the yard. Trains are a means of transporting people between cities. To be able to compete with air travel for passengers with journeys of a few hundred miles, today's trains have had to become faster and more comfortable than the old steam trains. In Europe, the distances between cities is shorter than in America, and trains have been developed into a method of high-speed transportation. This train, being built in Sweden, is assembled from a number of pieces or modules which make it efficient to build and maintain. The modules are made separately and then brought together and installed in the train. In this way, if any part of the train goes wrong, it can be replaced quickly and the train can remain in service. The French TGV and the German ice train can both reach speeds of about 200 miles per hour. Normally, other intercity express trains will travel at speeds of around 100 miles per hour. In Germany and many other European countries, taking a train is becoming a popular, fast, and comfortable way to travel. Traveling at high speeds means that the train driver now controls a high-tech vehicle with many built-in safety features. By day or night, or in poor visibility conditions, advanced signaling equipment enables the high-speed train to continue to travel safely and fast. The railroads also carry a huge amount of freight. Powerful locomotives can pull freight trains with hundreds of cars. Believe it or not, these trains can reach lengths of about a mile. In Europe, too, a huge amount of freight is carried by rail. In the mid-1800s, the railroad pioneers opened up the huge American continent with their steel highways. They laid over 25,000 miles of track, mainly in the Midwest. Towards the end of the last century, an additional 75,000 miles of track were added. Since then, the total amount of track has tripled, and there are over 300,000 miles nationwide. That's enough to stretch around the world 12 times. The old and new are separated by more than 100 years, but still they provide a safe and effective means of transportation. As trains get faster and our skies get more crowded, will we shortly be seeing more of these high-speed European-style trains on our American railroads?
That's a Roger, section 2, Waldo, Amtrak train 112 hour.
Will trains traveling at over 200 miles per hour become common?
tractors and trains. Rolling, rolling along. Engine hums my favorite song. I get that highway beat when I'm in the driver's seat. Rolling, traveling sound, clickety-clack. Puff and smoke, eating track. Sunshine gleaming on the silver rails. Banging, crossings, whistles wail. Trucks, tractors, and trains. Trucks, tractors, and trains. Yeah, yeah. Trucks, tractors, and trains. Woo! Yeah.
Now remember, kids, don't go onto a farmer's property without his permission. Stay well back from the highway when watching trucks go by, and in either case, be sure to have an adult with you. Whatever you do not go on railroad property. Trains take a long time to stop.
When clouds hide the sun on a rainy day,
I dream of my sandbox and I want to play.
it's my turf, that's where